Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to another League of Legends video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the recent removal of positional ranks and of course the rank resets. This whole positional ranking thing was a new thing introduced in Season 9. It didn't get the best feedback, so Riot of course did finally realize this, and they did work on removing it, which came out just today. But first, before we do get more in depth, let's check out what they said on the League of Legends website. So here is the TLDR from their website, which says, "We're happy with some of the rank changes like the placements rework, and the positional matchmaking is an improvement in several areas." I will definitely agree with them here that the placements rework was pretty nice. The fact that you can see your LP going up as you're doing your placement matches, and you don't lose any LP on a loss either. In the past seasons, you'd kind of just have to finish your placements and then you get rewarded a rank at the end, and this is a lot more transparent. You can kind of see where you're going to get placed as you're going through them. They then go on to say, however, the reception of position ranks hasn't been as positive, so we're discontinuing the global rollout and ending the position ranks preview in KR and NA on March 13th. That, of course, is right now. If you are from one of the other regions, you didn't have to witness this, and honestly, you are lucky, but people in Korea and North America don't have to suffer it anymore. They then say that they concluded their investigation into Diamond Plus matchmaking / rank issues. To fix them, they'll be setting all Master Plus players to Master 0 LP and demoting Diamond players by one division, floored at Diamond 4, by late March. So obviously that hasn't happened yet, but eventually anybody above Masters will have Master 0 LP, so that means Challenger and Grandmasters will be at Master 0 LP as well. As for any of those Diamond players, you'll simply drop one division. Now, I'm somebody that's not currently in those higher ranks, but people have been complaining about this a lot. In short, people are not at the ranks they should be. Now, as an example, there were a lot of streamers that were hard stuck Diamond that are sitting comfortably in Challenger this season. I guess a lot of this has to do with how the new placements worked and the positional matchmaking, so to counter this, since they're removing it, everybody will be Master 0 LP. So this here, of course, is what we were dealing with before. This is what the positional ranking looked like. As you can see, you'd have a separate rank for every role there was available, and you'd have to play 8 games in each role to actually get your rank. One complaint people would have is this made the game a lot grindier because you'd have to play 40 games in a ranked season just to get a rank in every role available. You of course wouldn't have to do that, but a lot of people felt like they had to. So as of today, we left that behind and we went back to the normal ways, which is this. Now whenever you go to your rank profile, you'll have one single rank, as you see here. Definitely a lot more simpler because you only have one rank. I wasn't a fan of having 5 different ranks as well in a season. It kind of triggered me as well. I guess it was a little nice as well at the same time because you'd be able to see how good you were in each position, but I prefer just having a single rank. Now with all of that said, there were still more issues that resulted from position ranks. They then also say on their website, with position ranks, we decided to run a preview in North America and Korea as a way to gather feedback and iterate on the feature before rolling it out more broadly. 6 weeks into the season, and after numerous bug fixes and tweaks, a significant number of you are still frustrated with the grindiness, low satisfaction of off-position games, and teammates not taking off-position games seriously. The last two things here being the low satisfaction of off-position games and teammates not taking them seriously are the two big problems I had with position ranks. Now to kind of illustrate this, I'm going to use this game as an example. Let's just say for argument's sake that I was a bot lane main, and in this game I got autofilled support. Now if I was a bot lane main here, if I won a game on support, sure, that's great, I like to win in general, but it's not that big of a deal because I mainly care about my bot lane rank. Now if you look at the right side of your screen, I did gain 3 LP in my bottom lane rank, but that's basically nothing. Considering if you do have decent MMR you can get more than 20, 3 LP is not that big of a deal. If you were a toxic player and there was a game to flame in Tilton, then of course it would be when you're autofilled in, you wouldn't really want to do that on bottom lane. In short, people wouldn't try that hard in their off-role games. They would of course try their best in their main role, but off-role, who cares? Now here's an example of a loss, and let's yet again assume we are a bottom lane main. It does suck that we did lose one of the promotion games as a support player, but we only lost 3 LP in the bottom lane. Now I would tell you guys I tried my best here, but honestly my Sivir was running it down, I cussed her out and ended up getting chat restricted, but if I was a bottom lane main, I wouldn't really care because I only lost 3 LP, not that big of a deal. Definitely worth cussing out a Sivir. I'm of course kidding, try not to be toxic, but what I told you is a true story. Generally I try my best, but there are people out there that will do this over and over again. If they are off-role, they don't give a shit. They will run it down, they will make you lose your game if you tilt them. Then as soon as these players get their main role again, it's full tryhard mode. It's something that shouldn't exist in League of Legends. It was really AIDS to deal with, and thank God this positional stuff is gone. Alright, so let's look at how this rollback will work. First, your highest position rank will become your new rank. Will preserve your rank, LP, and promotion series status and progress. If your highest rank is provisional, it will carry over with the same number of games remaining. Second, you'll keep your rewards. Your ranked armor and any split rewards will stick around and you won't lose any progress. Then finally, all promotion helper benefits carry over. They'll remember the highest rank you've achieved across all positions and use that to determine promotion helper eligibility. So basically, let's say you've got some ranks in gold, you got a plat 4, a plat 3, and a plat 2, your new rank will be plat 2. It's also great because if you were in a promotion series, that status and progress will also carry over. As well, basically anything you earned will also stick around. Basically, it's exactly what you had anyways, you'll just lose those 4 extra ranks and keep your highest one as your main rank. Basically, we just go back to how it was in the past seasons and completely forget this positional crap ever existed. All of this does sound great. I'm really happy that they did decide to listen to the community and take it very seriously, and they were transparent with it, and they let us know what was happening. A lot of companies out there don't really listen to their community, and they are not transparent whatsoever, so at least Riot did do that, and they handled it very professionally. So all of that is great, and it is live. Now let's look at the resetting of Ranked. The reason Riot is resetting Ranked for Diamond and above is because there was 2 main issues. Now for this first one, when they added Iron and Grandmaster tiers, it introduced a bug that allowed a non-trivial number of players up to 155 on one server to get Grandmaster despite having a win rate below 40%. This is definitely quite the bug considering these people were losing more than half of their games and still getting Grandmaster anyways. Then there was another bug that allowed Diamond players to climb to higher ranks than they should have been able to. So these bugs are quite an issue because imagine being one of the players that actually deserves to be there and you have 2 or 3 of these people on your team and you just lose the game because they don't belong there in the first place. I saw this issue happen over and over again because I do watch a lot of high elo streamers and they'd have these teammates on their team all the time with really low win rates that don't belong there at all. But in the end, these ranks will be reset, hopefully the bugs don't exist anymore and we can go back to normal. They did state as well that this would kind of fix itself in several months, but that's a really long time for people to have to deal with this situation, so it's definitely much better that they just reset it and people regrind. So as for how it works, Master, Grandmaster, and Challenger players will become Master 0LP. Resetting the top of the ladder will accelerate the demotion of players who got to Master through exploiting early season bugs and help normalize LP gains. Diamond players will be demoted 1 division, floored at Diamond 4. These demotions will improve but not completely fix LP gains for players who got to higher ranks than they should have earned early in the season. You'll keep your rewards but they'll match your new rank. You won't lose any reward progress, but if you have the split 1 emote or armor upgrade, they'll match your post-reset rank. And finally, Grandmaster and Challenger will temporarily lock. Grandmaster will unlock 1 week after the reset and Challenger will unlock the week after that. This is definitely going to suck for those higher elo players that did actually grind their ass off to get their rank, but it is good in the end because the people that don't deserve to be there will no longer be there. I definitely say it's better for those people to have to regrind their rank in order not to have these people that don't deserve it to be there. They then finish off the article with this section called What's Next, where they say, on behalf of the team, thank you for working together with us on position ranks and the rest of the rank changes. We're committed to working with you to build experiences you love. Sometimes that means taking big swings and missing the mark. Well, yeah, pretty much. We hope that over time, they have a spelling error. Anyways, we hope that over time we'll get to share the benefits of this approach to development, and we hope you're willing to join us on the next journey, wherever that may take us. So yeah, I guess that's a good way to end it. They tried to make a big change. I mean, you kind of have to from season to season, and I mean, League's not as big as it was before because of the addition of new games. They tried something, it didn't go that great, but they realized it, and they changed it. You can't really fault them for that. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest thing out there, but they did get rid of it. We're going back to the old ways, which is what we all want. All in all, I mean, I'm happy with the way things went. They could have just waited for things to correct it, which would have taken way too long. That's way too long for people to have to kind of deal with the issue for it to self-correct. It's much better to just kind of go for the reset. I did do a bunch of ranked games today just to see if everything kind of went back to the way it was, and honestly, everything looks great. But that's pretty much everything I've got for the video. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure you like and subscribe. Sorry it's been a very long time since I made a video. kinda lost motivation. The whole positional ranking was tilting, and I haven't played much League lately, so I kinda didn't really make content as well. But things are looking great. I am back, and I'm back on the rank climb as well. I really do appreciate you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, have a good day, and peace.